I will kindly ask you to not make too fun of my French accent, because English is not my main language. Normalement, je parle plutôt comme ça en français, et déjà en français, j'y arrive pas bien des fois. So please be kind, respectful, like, not like in the internet. Let's just hope that in 3, 4, 10, 100 video, you will finally understand whatever the fuck I'm saying. Hello poor people and welcome. Today we will talk about the game Lost is Stranger from the architect, creator of the game series NStalk. I particularly recommend the second opus, by the way.
It was at this moment Jackson knew. He fucked up.
Tu sais pas jouer, Jack. T'es mauvais.
The game is a parody of the incredible Life is Strange 1 game from the French studio Dontnod, released in 2015. I gave you a second to contemplate the passing of time and your own mortality. Second over, let's go back to the porn.
Oh, bring back the porn 3.
Let's note that Lost is Stranger joined two other games that I know of on Life is Strange 1. Stranger Night, where we play Mark Ashat Jefferson, who got max temporal power and who tried to fix his mistakes. It's a visual novel type of game, very centered on porn, pretty neat but abandoned for a while now. And the other one is Love is Stranger, another visual novel dating simulator, whiteout adult content, where Max can engage into a relationship with Chloe, Rachel, Kate or Victoria. Here for some titles which will allow you to quench your thirst for the world created by Dontnod. In the game who concern us in this video, we play a character, blunder model being of Luke if I'm not mistaken, who got himself propelled in the Life is Strange universe for 1 week, like in the original game. We will have the occasion to interact with Blackwell Academy resident and particularly the feminine cast. On the menu, meeting with Maxine, the cutest girl Caulfield, everyone who has a tasked favorite punk Chloe, or even Victoria Chase, and many others. The game is still in development and other characters may still appear. I particularly think of Dana Ward, because a scene seems to be prepared for her right now. For the gameplay, we change from the majority format in each game, which is visual novel type. The architect resumes his formula already well proved in his different game, but with some amelioration here. For example, we do not pass from one in-game scene to another with dialogues like in a visual novel. We wander in Blackwell campus in 2D. Let's note that in the beta the environment was in 3D, but it's been abandoned because it was too taxing for the dev, but we will talk about it some more after, because it's important. Here we interact with characters, some objects, and time only pass when you decide to go back to your room and sleep. One exception is a category of quests which are dating scene. We access these scenes thanks to the phone and you are directly transported to the date localization. Each girl gave us a quest which is more or less the red string of her story during our week at Blackwell. For example, we can help Brooke retrieve her drone which has been confiscated, or help Chloe sell weed and take down her concurrent Nathan, or even help Juliet discover Zach's infidelity. Normal school things. The main quest is to help Max get her power back, by innocent and pure means of course, and understand how our characters end up here. Well, there are also another one more or less main quest, but I will let you discover this one. Like other games by the architect, the choice that we make during this story will shape the personality of our character and the dialogue option that will be available. Basically, a Paragon Renegade style system like in Mass Effect, with one way center on corruption and dirty sex, and another more vanilla center on loving lovemaking. Let's note that the corruption path is like always split in some moment with a sharing Netorare path and another one with our MC for those who are interested in that sort of kink. Since we are on the over 18 side of things, let's be clear. All scenes are really well made, exciting and planned. With the architect, we do not just show what needs to be shown, it's done with a real artistic vision. And those who do not have a lot of experience playing this game can make fun of me, but it can be clearly seen when a creator knows what he wants to do to show and how he wants to show it comparatively to a debutant creator who just show things with only one idea in mind, show everything and that's all. It's hard to explain, but it can be felt easily. The scene we see here seems more genuine, not common scene we can see in every game. But for those who are not used to the visual style of the architect, who sometimes gave me the impression of a paper puppet in 2D, it's hard to describe. The render can be surprising for a first time, but it shouldn't stop you, because it would be a real shame to miss his game because of it. Other things to note, some minigame and some rubbing scene. I don't know how to summarize that sort of scene, so I'm trying this term. During hot scene for those who's fond of the concept. Goal is easy. Try to increase the excitation gauge of the love interest, or more like lost interest right now, with some actions and rubbing to unlock the next scene. Make me remember some Flash game when Flash was still a thing. But where the formula is being perfected, in my humble opinion, is in the way that Lost is Stranger is way less punitive than NStalk. Let me explain. One important point in this game is money that you find or pick up in Blackwell's corridors. While in NStalk I often thought that we were always at $1 short, which means not being able to buy all items and unlock all scenes in one run, I think that for now this dilemma is not present in Life is Stranger, which is in my opinion less frustrating. But maybe it will come with more quests. But it's the same thing with the point system, I find it way more balanced. One small personal flaw is the save function, which, like in Life is Strange, brings us back in the beginning of the scene and not exactly where we saved. Maybe it comes from Unity, since I often saw that in the game who use it. It's a small flaw, but for a save maniac like me, it can get pretty frustrating. For the kinks, we are on some classical The Architect game. Corruption, vanilla, male-female, female-female, sharing, netorare, netori, which are not the same thing, and some other kink. Nothing too extreme for veteran, unlike the game for next week's video. In conclusion, it's some The Architect formula in the Life is Strange universe, and if you don't know that creator, it's a quality pledge in a universe that is not used enough in each game. But in general, parody are not that frequent in each game. Anyway, go play it. Oh yeah, why did I especially like the 3D beta, besides the fact that we could tranquilly wander into Blackwell in an immersive way and appreciate this so nostalgic decor? It's because nice view. Really nice view. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and make fun of my French accent. See you next week and goodbye.